Hello, guys. Welcome to another session of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. On the last episode, we went back to the Fey Manor. We gathered some more clues and all that fancy stuff. Oh, hey, and we find out what Pearlie's been doing, and as well, we saw Lotta again. But of course, there was with the interesting girl named Innie. Now, there's a lot of mystery surrounding with Innie that makes her very sus. Just the fact that we discovered that she had an accident a while ago. I mean, of course, involving her sister, but she was pretty burnt in the face, and she had to get admitted to the hospital for. I guess they ended up doing facial reconstruction for her. But also I think Morgan's also being big sus, and to the point where she's being apprehended by the police and being taken away, where poor little Pearlie is like, no, please don't take my mama away, which was pretty hard. For this next thing is that we're going to go back to trial, but we also talk, I think also to Mia Fey, who basically took possession, and we kind of found out that she had the Cyclock mechanic, and we finally got through that she's pretty much just hiding some stuff, the fact that she wanted to protect Morgan. She had some crazy idea, what's the whole thing of why she's doing this, but we're gonna find out deep into this trial, so let's get started. June 22nd.
Do it. I'm excited.
Yeah. June 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh yeah, who wants to be Maya for this one?
Steph, weren't you doing Maya or was I doing Maya? I can't remember.
I think you both switched.
I'm not gonna be voicing for a while.
Okay. I'll do it.
Good.
Nick,
Yeah?
did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me. But she has a job?
Yeah. Why? She can get a job and smoke cigarettes.
Actually, I think they changed that in several states, but I was thinking about how strong she is and how much more grown up she looks. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up.
She's a grown-up girl. Yeah, I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure for her father's reputation.
And then you look at me and, well, I'm a mess and I keep getting arrested for murder.
Well, it's not your fault.
I'm a daughter of a master, but I'm still just a little girl. I mean, I'm not as developed as...
Well, don't worry about
It's
that.
not all about,
And
You'll
on
find a
top
nice
of that,
guy.
I'm again the suspect in a murder trial.
Tired there, Phoenix?
I took the worst time to eat a grapefruit, but
Stop.
I'm sorry, it's so
Phoenix is like-
delicious.
Phoenix is just like,
Dramatic
oh,
pause where you're thinking about what to say.
I'm totally listening to you, Maya.
I'm totally
Oh,
listening to
God.
you. Just I gotta get my vitamin C plus all this extra vitamins and this grapefruit.
Most
Anyway.
professional. Exactly what you want from a defense attorney, right? before
Hell
the
yeah.
murder trial.
I mean,
Just
you
him
don't want to go to a trial hungry, because that would be the worst mistake.
stuffing his face with grapefruit as he's listening to your case.
Fun fact: you gotta make sure the judge and the jury have their lunches, because if they do their verdict before it's lunchtime, they're gonna mostly declare the guilty verdict or the wrong verdict, most likely.
That is true.
All right. But I think you're really strong too, Maya. All that you've gone through. Oh God.
Good morning! The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm so happy for you. I ship it.
Oh my.
Hey, morning, Pearlie. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. I'm here to protect you, even though I'm 6. What do you mean, you're 6? My mother is coming today to show her support, and I totally believe my mom, even though,
Oh God,
you know,
you poor sweet
Probably
innocent
shouldn't.
child. Oh wait, oh, I'm not clicking. That's why.
yeah, that's right, Pearly, sure. You go ahead and believe that.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick, who I trust also, even though I don't really know you.
I mean, do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too? Okay, I never thought I would ask her that.
He's staring at the projector.
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
What?
Pearly, not this again. Edgeworth's not here.
Please, can you just do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mr. Kamaya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you to some alone time.
Oh my
It's not
God.
technically alone time. Because you're just replacing yourself with another person.
Oh my God. Oh God, thank goodness.
Nick, you don't look so well.
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on? Is it because you don't trust my aunt because she's evil?
June 22nd,
I mean,
10
yeah.
a.m. This is courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Her Phoenix, right? I look forward to tonight's news with great joy.
Oh my.
The image of her defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
What?
All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
I mean, if I can track a girl from Germany, I guess.
Don't be foolish, you foolish women, foolish and foolish clothes. The famous one is me.
Oh my God.
I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Look at you. Naturally, the world has me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's very nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you in such good quote-unquote spirits today, Miss Fay.
It's true what they say. Women are really scary when they fight. Yeah.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
The defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Alright, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What?
But, Miss Von Karma... Then, how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I am here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Just as I suspected, evil Aunt Morgan.
Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Did someone take over Morgan? I don't think I can do more than one of the.
I mean,
I can do Morgan.
okay.
Fitness. Name and occupation.
My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking?
Oh god.
Ah!
I don't think anybody really cares. I'll whip you again. I know
Me
you want it.
too.
Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the two defendants, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique.
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is,
Yes, that is. Does it involve whips?
Oh.
Ah!
You be quiet! I won't whip you again. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
yes, that is correct.
But what in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
What?
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 And here, we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while still in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Order. Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just umped the auntie on this trial. This is unfortunate.
Oh no. Maya's escape.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not wish to cause more trouble, Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Falsity. Why is she making a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Oh my. Maya's escape. Alright, so if you heard the gunshots, the two broke the door and opened the chamber, that's true. I requested that,
Press this.
Miss.
Why did she
Wright.
ask them to leave? Why is that? Why did they have to contact the police and
Did
nobody
she
else?
mention about the spirit serving technique in the next one? Oh no. No. Alright. Was it really necessary to have two people have to do something this simple to call the police? Is there a possibility of escape? Then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
Oh, hell no, you're gonna tell me.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. Further question.
Question further.
Was there another reason you wanted us both out of that room? Wasn't there?
What?
You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Huh?
The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger. Is what I thought to myself.
Oh my god, this woman cares.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fay.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue.
Okay, pistol was hanging from her hand and she was in a daze. And quite suddenly she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room.
Go back to the third one.
This one?
Yeah, press it. I feel like something's not.
During our investigation, you said you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Miney to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
Huh? But why would you lie something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this. However,
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? Question for the...
I think we're gonna. She's just gonna make us look worse.
So, you were covering for the defendant?
well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected. What, pray tell, did she? Ah!
The witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there was always later. Like later you can meet me with the whip.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Yes, very well. I'm looking forward.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Okay, and then quite suddenly she escaped from herself and escaped from the room.
I'd press this. Let's press ourselves to victory.
Alright.
I mean, this is the one statement where she's really.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes.
But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way you could have escaped from me so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Her Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time the defendant was physically not Maya Fey.
Ugh!
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Wait, what?
And I'm always talking about forgetfulness or the fact that he's confused about all this magic crap.
He's making fun of Phoenix Wright.
Yep.
Well,
We're getting all there.
basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But she had to run away. Wouldn't you have to give him chase right away?
Oh, yes, I would have. However,
Great strength, she hit the base of my neck and fainted for a while. You fainted?
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
Hmm. And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy witness elaborate on that point for us.
I had no knowledge where she went after that. Wes,
Press it.
is it because you were unconscious?
Yes.
Great, well, now what? Question further.
Of course.
Question further.
So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
God damn it.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, Slim, then how do you know for sure the defendant left the channel chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. Very easily swayed.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this directly. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve, that's what. It looks like Mrs. Von Karma is ready to move on her next witness.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now, let us take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes, yes. That is exactly, yeah.
Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone?
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eeny meeny?
I think you can see where this is headed. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Eeny Meeny. I'm like researching parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
And what does occult mean? Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Oh, actually, that's pretty much say that, didn't we?
And I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Meaning. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey, correct? Is this correct? I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is a right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Yonder, you have some spine. Have some spine for my sake, my dude. Probably should have given this man cocaine after the
Really could have
moita.
bribed him.
When the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like a little later, someone came into the room, like really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't seen her in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible.
What is the terrible thing?
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that in it was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant Maya Fey? I was ready to get whipped.
Oh god.
Really now, Your Honor. Maya was still in the middle of channeling at that time. You're gonna have to be smarter if you want the whip.
Channeling? Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Jesus.
Yes, Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is... Damn it.
Witness.
It's like you're gonna have to work for that whip.
Yeah. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. I like terrible things. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Ms. Meany, please.
Ellipses.
If you could take the whip.
Sister,
Sorry.
like, this is what she said to me.
No anime sad music.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it?
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It's a bit hard to swallow.
Oh no.
Harder to swallow than my whip. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this is the truth. The end.
Is that kind of like a ballet bow?
Yeah, she's so over the top. I love it.
What do you think, Mr. Wright?
Like it's bullshit.
It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now was all made up. Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia,
I mean,
what do you mean?
Indeed, might.
it's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and wind this tapestry of lies.
Slam. Your Honor, there's room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fools spelt out more foolishly foolish drivel.
Foolish.
I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Bruh. You have to the moida. Like when the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. Should we just press everything at this point, or do you want to find the one?
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of the things she said don't really like help us, but I feel like there's something. I feel like her last couple of things we should press.
Alright, so let's just say the assumption is true. So I was like, the channeling star was sleeping in the side room. She was a sleepy girl when we found her.
You know what? Let's go ahead and press the side room, because that does. The one thing we do know is that Maya or Mimi would have to have crossed paths with Pearl to get to her.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. So press this.
Was it because of your sesame allergy? Was it?
Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds like in the lunch they served that day. I had this like premonition it was totally gonna be a seedy day. Haha.
Oh my god.
Yes, indeed.
I see.
Well, the one who missed the boat here.
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Oh man.
Like a little later, someone came to my room, like really suddenly. So let's press it. Do you know the time? Wait, what?
It's time to save the game.
Didn't expect that to happen. I was like,
like maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.
Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for like food.
But she had lunch.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time is it now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room?
Oh, like that's what you meant. Like you should have been more like clear about it.
Bruh. Sorry, my bad.
Don't apologize for that.
No, it's okay. Like it's really.
Ellipses. That's it? Why do you stop mid-sentence?
And I. So like, what was I talking about again?
God damn it. Never mind.
Witness about the person who entered the side room.
He's like, oh my god, totally my sister.
And how do you know it wasn't somebody channeling the spirit of your sister?
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess?
You guess? Or was it that it was not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. Like, ghosts? I mean, man. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I am an only child. But more than that, you managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright?
The defense rests.
That was a colossal waste of a time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney?
Was happy
Press
in a
it.
sad way. You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister, so yay!
But wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But like, maybe if it was like someone who didn't know about like the occult, but like I know these things, but I like know all about the Korean channeling technique. the volunteer is the witness immediately recognized that it was quote-unquote her sister. Yeah, like what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning?
No.
Question voided. Slam. It's like you really don't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was, like, strange.
But...
Ah!
Right. She should be covered in blood.
Exactly. Add it to the
Don't
testimony.
keep badgering her. I whip you.
You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
No, I have whip.
Mr. Wright, how was it? This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister.
I'll let you know in the next whip, sir.
Is it really that important?
It is important because she should have been covered in blood and that would be freaky.
Slam. It's very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Meany, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at
Oh,
all.
there it is.
And like her costume looked totally like normal. Yep.
Bruh.
Isn't that bloody
Bruh.
robe?
Bruh.
I think we need to press the statement and then use the cloth.
Well, we got my costume
We
right there.
got this one. It's covered in blood. Like, so this one should be good enough. That was very well spun lie, Miss Eni.
What are you babbling about this time, Herr Phoenix, right?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Just 'cause I'm dead.
I mean, I gotta have ownership over this attorney thing. But anyways, Miss Meany, may I remind you of what you just said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and so?
But I don't think that's what you're thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray.
Slam. Miss Meany. Why do you not include the blood you just saw in your testimony? If you're really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Oh my god, this girl forgot an important detail.
Order, Miss Meany. What is the meaning of this?
Ellipsy.
What's up with you? Are you stupid or something? Miss Meany?
I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. You know you can't trust people when their eyes are closed all the time.
Ah!
What are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
Are you suffering from dementia from that whip?
I don't know where I am.
Witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
Did all the wackos, Phoenix. Versatile. Kill yourself, witness. Like, I'm so sorry. I, didn't mean to snap, but this is very stressful. Now, hurry up with the testimony.
If you please.
The judge still looks like he's shaking up a lot. A lot of help is going to be...
What were we doing again?
Talking about the Moira Part 2 set.
Like, the side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. red, purple, it's all the same. And I like persuaded my sister it wasn't like right to do something like that, like murder spree. And like I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Hey, what?
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood that's totally believable.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps. But now she gave us because we can question, because the only way to get to the side room, she'd have to go by Pearl.
That's right.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
Ellipses.
Can I go home?
No.
Can I go to the evidence room?
No.
All right, I guess not. Very well. You may question the witness.
After the Moida
So yeah,
party.
question the fourth statement where she says she's taking her to the channeling room.
Alright, dark room, costumes like purple. Persuade my sister. Then I took my
Yeah,
sister.
this one. If that was true, she'd run into Pearl.
Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. It's hard to tell with the den. I guess maybe like taking her revenge and Dr. Gray like made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, her Phoenix, right? The sooner the better. Is she implying she wants to murder someone?
Yeah.
Uh,
What is she? Yeah, there's a lot of things she can mean by that. I have no idea. Like,
she says.
she hitting on Phoenix?
Anyway, she says that with her whip at the ready, bro.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
It's no good. I can't find anything wrong.
Phoenix, the George believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement.
You'll learn of the trial, I know it.
Yeah. We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up.
Let's press everything. The side room was kind of like dark, you know. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
But push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right.
Excuse me, but I know my statement's any more subjective than Miss Miney's.
You're such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay.
Can't breathe. Let me out of here. Alright, so it's purple. It's totally blended in, right in. Wait, that's not true, though.
It is purple.
It
No.
is purple, but did it not blend it, though?
I don't think that's gonna help us.
No, go to the picture. Because the picture, she's not wearing all purple.
Oh, wrong picture.
No, maybe not. Wait, no. Yeah, that part of the robe is white. I don't know if that's the one.
I think we gotta focus on the urn, though. We have to get it to directing with her going to in the winding way.
Let's press it. Have we pressed this already, or no? Oh, no, we pressed that one. You didn't see the blood?
Like, yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well.
That's,
Slam. Are you gonna tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continual.
And I persuaded my sister. It wasn't like I do something
Yeah, press
like
this.
that. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Meanie? Like that at the time.
Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just totally shot Dr. Gray even though she really wanted to do that. but I think like she knew. She like said she did something really bad. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really said all that to you?
Like, yeah.
I ask you one more thing, Miss Mimi.
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, just out of place?
Something out of place, huh? Like, what do you mean?
When you going to the
We're
crime
going
scene.
to the crime scene. There we go.
I'm talking about when you're going to the channeling chamber, of course.
I'm like, no, nothing strange.
Add that to the testimony!
You got her.
She rather answer that
Press
very
harder.
quickly. Think harder. I know you can remember something.
Totally can't. I'm so dumb.
Slam. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
It's very
Very
important. I asked because it is very important. Not that I
We can
know where I'm
present the
going
urn now.
to with this.
Very well. Miss Meany, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
I don't get why, but okay.
I was like, didn't see
And, like-
anyone on the way, like the channeling chamber.
Yeah, now we present the urn.
Is it the urn, or do we present?
I think
Let's-
we could do the urn or Pearl's profile. I think.
Because like I'm going literal by this. I don't like see anyone on the way.
Yeah, then let's do Pearl's profile.
All right, let's see if this works.
There's usually more than one option.
Slam. You said that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible.
Like, what do you mean?
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Morgan's Faye's daughter, Pearl Faye.
Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. Very attractive.
Oh,
So
God.
what about this child?
It just so happens at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
A garden.
Yep.
I love gardens.
Which means anyone's walking today, they're sure to have seen her. Slam. So, Miss Miney, why do you have to say that? What?
Oh gosh.
No! As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would notice a simple child playing preposterous?
Objection. It's not a preposterous, and I can prove it.
What sort of foolish?
There's no way for someone walking along the winding way could have not noticed Pearl.
Now we know.
Now we do the urn.
Bam.
The Steel Samurai Ball.
This urn is my proof.
An old cracked clay pot. What is that going to prove?
Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why. Damn it, I promised I wasn't gonna say that.
That's why we had Pearl channel Mia, so she wouldn't
Yeah.
know you paddled on her. She broke the urn. Yeah.
Why? Why do I think about to ruin my beautiful day? Not even asking
Because
me out
I'm
on a
made
date.
for talking. So, oh god. Alright, this urn was broken around the time of the channeling started.
Ah,
And Pearl was the one who put it back together. She was sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
what? Oh, sorry, I did the wrong voice. What?
Got him. Miss Meany.
Ellipses.
Pearl was was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. Slam. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I have to declare you legally blind. Since you have your eyes closed all the time. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Meanie. You are a masterful liar.
Ah,
Right.
suffocation.
You need to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness.
What?
So, Miss Meanie, tell us the truth.
About what?
Slam. About what? About you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room.
I can really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
No,
Yeah,
there's
no.
no way.
No way. Slam. Your lies in here.
What do you mean?
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction in here.
A contradiction? Where is this
Copy of the
contradiction?
map. It's in her testimony.
It's in her testimony just now.
Yeah.
Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement.
And like Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
Yeah. It's true at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We've gone to call the police.
No, like what does that like have to do with like anything?
It's very simple. Miss Minnie, how do you know that fact?
How?
I could see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. Slam. However, someone was asleep in the side room could not known that. Which means, Miss Meanie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. Slam. But you didn't go there on the way of the winding way.
But look at the matter guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Slam. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Her.
Miss Meanie, answer the question.
No, don't.
Pixies. Don't answer the question off basis of assumption, if you please.
Huh?
Well, I suppose that you put it on the table, her Phoenix said.
Oh no.
You might as well answer the question for us, or I whip you. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now is your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah!
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Meenie. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
He was in the channeling chamber.
Miss Meanie was here, of course.
Well, but that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
Slam. That's right. Miss Meanie was at the scene of the crime.
Order, that's... Ah!
Have Phoenix right, have you lost your goddamn man? Yesterday's testimony established that Only the victim and defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Oh, behind the folding screen.
Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen? Oh, hit me again.
What made me sell this again? Called yesterday's testimony.
Oh, sorry. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
See, you stupid jerk.
Damn.
What's going on with her hat?
Is her hat like cheese? Because it just came back together. What?
Ripping it apart.
Yeah.
Quit being so quick to pin it all on me, Slumbo.
No, Miss Meanie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it. As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along? The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this.
Oh, the clothing box.
Yeah, with this pistol. No, I'm kidding. How did she get inside the pistol? Sir, have you ever seen JoJo Bizarre Adventures? Anyways, box. Miss Meanie, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
Ah, that tiny little box. No person could fit in that. I'm too big.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. A lot of disproving when you're hiding it from me. Ain't it?
That clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should tell you now. Oh, we have the screen with the bullet, and they have the bullet at the same distance from the floor in the box. That clothing box was in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes, with some evidence.
Yes.
And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was the scene of the crime where the murder took place. Should we show the box again or the folding screen?
I think the
Folding screen, because it matches it to the location.
Yeah. See that? Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid, as if there's any sort of evidence in that whole thing.
What on earth? No!
I don't have time for you to sit to us the past. Hurry up and say it already. My whip hand is getting tired.
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where we heard that before?
The folding screen. It's had a hole at the same height.
That's right. It has to be open with your eyes to see what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit the box and the folding screen. Slam! It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order. So what the hell?
Then, Herr Phoenix Rat, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Meanie?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Meanie You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey.
She had it planned from the very beginning. So she would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No! Stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. If I win, we take him for a date. This whole
What?
idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible to one person to do that all by themselves.
No, it's possible.
Correct.
Oh no, it's not
No,
possible.
it's not possible.
Sorry,
Morgan
I've got it
has to be
backwards.
involved.
Yep. It's really impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! God, yes!
Need I remind you? The foolish receive no mercy from me.
But wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it's not possible for one person, correct?
What? You can't be serious.
I swear that hat's made out of cheese.
Yeah.
Miss Meeny. You had an accomplice. And I know who it is. It was Pearl all along. Just kidding. Alright, it's
Definitely
Morgan.
want Pearl to be channeling, that's why.
Oh god. Mama.
This person.
If it wasn't for someone from Terrain Village, you should have gotten the costume. If it wasn't from someone inside the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Fay.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you
The
have
judge
to
is a bad judge of character.
What do you have to say about to this, Miss Meany?
Grr. Grr. It's like
You, sh-
a knit hat and she's like stretching out the threads or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
you shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it? Like mozzarella cheese hat or something.
It's like it's got like that self-healing material on it, so
Oh
Paul's gone.
no, she's breaking. I think this would really happen. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium costume, wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
That's when something terribly unexpected happened to her.
unexpected.
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not shot. That was not dead. Ugh. Look at that tongue twisting me there. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. The last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the folding screen was so low to the ground. Murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and bang.
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes, the gunshot was clearly something you hadn't expected to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we were forced away into the channeling chamber. Miss Meany she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go
Go
quickly and
quickly.
inform the police.
Sorry. Hurry before there are more victims here.
Well, what is one supposed to say? You can't trust anyone these days.
This is the real truth behind this murder. That's a lot of flash. Uh-oh.
Ha 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 ha.
Who is that laughing at a time like this? Oh!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, it was still by chance evolving.
What is it this time?
Prosecutor Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood will lose due to something this petty?
What in the world? Are you gonna do lawyer magic now? The whip?
What's her lawyer super? Oh, I guess she has a pretty good superpower.
Ah, Phoenix, right. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is?
This witness is the real matter. Why would she go through all the trouble?
Oh,
Huh?
come on.
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Meeny want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
I
It
think I
was
know
your
why.
sister. But you do, it's clear.
A motive, that's... They can't say she had no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What's her reason wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason wanting Dr. Gray dead is this.
The sister.
Profile.
The accident, yeah.
Or maybe the accident, yeah.
Hold on.
The one with the accident, yeah. Yeah,
nah,
that one.
This one.
Yeah. Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix, right?
Just great. Now she's calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Slam. Because you thought of that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt. And pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. You want as proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you wanted to say I wanted to take my revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps.
I'll give you that.
I'm like going to explain to please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged in the hospital. If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was Dr. Gray. It was a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
He's back to her airhair persona. Slam. However, oh, yes, more.
Pathetic, huh? Phoenix writes. You only date. You failed to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Meany has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place.
Ghosting is complicated. What are we talking about?
Furthermore, there's no reason for it's complicated for me to understand. There's no reason for Miss Morgan and Faye to cooperate with this plan. And also, I haven't been listening for the last 30 minutes. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
There's so many faults, her Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place. I just underneath my boot.
Oh no. What happened? I thought I had it for sure.
Hee. See, like, it's just because I, told you.
Huh?
I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meenie.
Hold it. Yeah.
Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute.
All right.
Can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculous, messed up plan for murder. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. There's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Slain.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Meenie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this? Yes,
Yes.
I can. No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. I am not totally confident, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
And also me if I wanted to, but I'm gonna let you do it.
I will show you to substantiate the fact that Miss Meenie had a motive.
Ha ha ha! Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Miss Her Phoenix, right? I like a determined man. What? You're supposed to be on my side! A long karma only cares about a perfect win. You shut up. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Her Phoenix, right? I like it when they have a little fight in them.
Oh God.
I don't care if you're my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way and whip you. And
Oh,
not in a
damn.
good way.
Very well. I would like to be whipped. The court will take a 5-minute recess. Non-Carmi, you know what I'll be. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a second. To be continued. Alright.
I think we got time to put her away and possibly also maybe implicate Morgan.
Maybe. I mean, can we do that in 26 minutes?
Yeah, I think this last part is relatively short.
Alright. Let me just say, just in case. Wait. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Is it really true about my aunt? Is she really convicting me for murder?
Bruh, I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eenie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan.
Oh, that's terrible. Why would my aunt do this?
Uh-oh.
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Oh my!
Ah, Miss Von Karma? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
I don't have daddy issues, I have brother issues. Don't you have something better to be worrying about, like your murder condition? So your own situation, you should be worried about being put away.
Looking down on me, even though we're the same age, sucks.
Are you done yet? You caused me enough pain and suffering with that whip. Although I do got mixed feelings about that whip now.
Not yet.
Oh god.
I'll win you over. My goal is to defeat you and conquer you and let the whole world know of your defeat and that I've taken you over.
Okay, even if you were to do that, it won't bring back your daddy back.
Who fucking cares? Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. It's me.
My god. June 22nd, 12:10 p.m. District Court Room number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
can you prove Miss Meeny had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Eeny Meeny had a Dr. Gray and Hal have one point of connection. And that's what they... What?
just like waiting on him as he's thinking.
That's funny. The car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking must have been there. Miss Meany, please testify to the court about your car accident last year.
Ah, thank God.
Well, I felt like you wanted to ask about my motive. I don't see the point in bringing up the past.
Miss Meany, if you please.
Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but that was last year in May. Something really bad happened at my sister's clinic around then. Not good at all. And the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. So tired. I was totally pooped too, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. I woke up because of the jolt, and it was a sea of flame around me. I opened the door and I got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk of the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Oh, yes, Mommy.
Those were merely rumors, totally baseless gossip. Not fit for court.
Mr. Wright may question the witness. And now I'll get back to my tabloids.
Right now, it's impossible to prove.
Just imagine he's on Reddit or something, or just Facebook.
That Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister.
Yeah, which means I have to work from another angle. Last year's accident. Alright. I want to ask her why she was pooped, though.
Yeah, why are you tired?
Okay.
And if her sister was so tired, why didn't she drive? Yeah.
Yeah, the accident happened at night, correct?
Yeah, it was 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had a paper due, really soon. So I hadn't slept and was working real hard. So it was because Sorry, I had a yawn. That's really ironic. Because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened.
Okay, I like woke up and Joel.
Go back a bit.
Okay.
Press her about. Not that one.
Okay.
This one. Press this one.
She was totally tired. You mean exhausted?
Like she had to talk to the police and like was being investigated like every day. It was like a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? That's hard. So then, why did he ask to switch places?
I'm like, what are you talking about?
I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True, true.
But like, I don't like have a driver's license. Wait, what about the?
Oh, bam.
Wait,
add
how
that
old
to
is
the
she?
question form.
I'm curious.
Pull up the driver's license photo.
Driver's license.
She's 21.
But we have her license.
We do.
It's evidence.
This is news to me. I was not aware you did not have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Meany, please amend your testimony. With that obvious lie.
Like, okay, anyway.
Okay. My sister was totally tired when she was driving. It was totally cool too. Wait, so I guess the print said it here, I guess?
Wait, where's the part where she said she doesn't have a driver's license?
Because it didn't show up. Like, I
What
totally
about-
pooped, fell asleep at the passenger seat. Like, I woke up because the sea of flames around me. Opened the door, got away.
Wait, there was one more after opening the door. She might,
Oh,
they might
sorry.
sometimes they just put her at the end.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, present the license photo
Okay,
here.
present, and... There it is. License photo. Big liar. Miss Meany. That was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
Slam. I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took at the express purpose of getting a driving license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Meany?
No, that's right. Yeah, I'd like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Huddy, or the guy pretending to be him anyways, said so.
What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director for?
Yes, that preferred fake clinic director. And how did Oh, yes!
No one cares. And the pervert hair is me with my whip. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, her Phoenix Wright.
What in the...
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time, I just like to imagine him just like beaming like right into Phoenix's face, just making fun of him. At the time of the accident, Miss Meany did not have a driver's license.
Pointing and laughing with his gavel.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! One more time!
Whip will accommodate. Give you something to cry about.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm like glad you get it, but like even if I had my license, And I don't think my sis would have let me drive.
Oh, help me forget about it.
Don't just stand there humming to yourself.
Okay, not you two, Mia. With the whip and the paint. Oh, ow.
Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyways? Well, that's because
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
yeah, how annoying. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean.
Oh, sure.
I won't be allowed to drive.
Around that time, I was really close to getting my license. That's why I had the photo. My sister's totally a big fan of cars and really valued them more than people. She had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. Shiny bright. She would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car."
Damn, she's a gamer.
So, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too.
Oh, I see. A bright red car for sports. Now the defense may question the witness.
Not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but
I don't
I
think they're
wouldn't
for
be allowed.
I feel like there was a hint. Press the statement about the car.
Alright, it's getting close to my license. It was totally big fans of cars and really value them. You want to press that one?
Do this shiny sports car one, the one right after this.
You
Yeah,
got
this one.
really okay. It was a new car.
Yeah. She had just gotten it. It was from the UK, England.
Oh.
the UK. God. Well, those are boyfriend's initials.
God damn it! When was the last time you took a geography test, bro?
It was really a special model. She'd waited a whole year for it to arrive. Wait, does that mean the driver and the passenger was actually the side of the car?
I guess
Press
her
harder.
love of cars would be obvious next topic.
We don't know which side she went on.
She really don't know anything about cars. She had a feeling this was bound to come up. Slam. Your Honor.
Yes.
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about being a special import car?
Yes.
Oh, but why cars that much then?
That's not my point.
Can we read the accident clipping again?
Yeah, hold on. I thought, to be honest, I don't know where the point is either.
Miss Meany, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever.
Alright, let's look at the clip here.
Fix your attitude while you're at it.
What side of the car did she get out of?
Okay, let's see. Check. Okay, going good. She totally crashed. Welcome to Sea of Flames. I don't see anything else. Miss Miney.
Right, the door.
The what now?
Go back.
Wait, it said
The
even-
right side door. I opened the right door and got out.
Oh, okay, that
It
makes
was
more
a
sense.
foreign
Yeah,
car,
yeah,
the
yeah,
right
yeah, yeah.
side of the
So she was
driver.
totally driving. Yeah, so let's do that. So let's press this one, I guess, or I mean,
Yeah.
present this one. Okay.
Present it.
Miss Meany, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You said it in it. But I opened the right door and got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Why are you suddenly asking me about that? I don't get it.
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's is on the left side.
And would it be we're an American car? Or Japan California car, but It would have to be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite? What's a...
God, okay. You know how you got your left hand, right? And then you got your right hand. So they're opposite. But anyways, two of them are riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger would be on the left side.
Shocking.
Oh, what do you mean by this?
Slam. Miss Meanie, you said you had escaped using the right side of the door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order! Order in the court! Order! Order!
This woman's a liar.
Order! Oh!
Her Phoenix starts blabbering nonsense again. Sweating bullets here. He said the person was driving her older sister, Miney.
That is what Eni said, yes. But this is where her story falls apart. Slam. Somewhere all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix. It looks like you finally found the real root of this murder.
If I would connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I know what this is. I will ask the court Mimi, or Mimi, who was really driving on that night. It was Miney who was driving.
No, it was, well, Mimi, yeah, no, it was Mimi. You're right, yeah. Mimi might.
Yeah, so the court, it was Mimi Miney who was really driving the car that night. So it was Mimi Miney. The answer is one person who had a driver license, Mini. After all that, it makes her only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Meeny, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
The next question.
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
Oh. What sort of idiotic ruse is this? Her Phoenix, right? This witness name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. The witness' real name is...
Wow, look at the image. Mimi Miney.
Mini.
That's her full name.
Miney. Is that your real name?
Of all the foolish gibble. Then how do you explain her appearance?
The witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. For the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons use a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery.
This is the picture she gave her doctors at the time. Slam. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
No!
Mimi Miney, she died in the car.
You're having like a stroke? What happened? Okay.
Like, I have a list. This dude's shocking.
Tell me, sir, is your right hand in pain, or is it numb? Okay.
That is my right hand and left hand.
Alright. Alright. This is what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
In the body they found at the crash site.
The body of the real Eeny Meeny. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Meeny? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eeny Meeny. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eeny, like that movie from Face Off. But with this, she effectively erased Meeny Meeny from existence.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
Oh, what do you mean? Ah,
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call the spirit back, spirit of the dead person. Specifically, the spirit of the nurse that died in the crash, Miney. However, that would have not been possible, because Miney was in fact alive. And that fact would have been discovered if the channeling had been conducted. So what this witness had to stop from happening. At all cost.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. For the channeling, Dr. Gray had a misfortune of consulting with the witness about communicating with the dead. Slam. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
oh, well, Miss Edie, Prosecutor Van Karma.
Why did you just say my name just now? Don't talk about me.
Ellipses?
Ellipses?
Oh, I think this is the real...
Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Her hat finally died.
Yep.
That's right. I admit it. My real name is Miney.
Huh? My
That
bullshit
Clark
worked.
Doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Minnie wanted his old self to disappear because of this.
Oh,
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. A few weeks after this mishap, Miney had a car accident, in which he lost a younger sister.
That timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients died in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
Found a way for myself to escape it all, the only way.
She lost everything in the flames in that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. That was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of the channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo?
Becoming Ine has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling the occult. I hate it. I hate it all. I was a science-based person, and now I have to do woo!
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... Why did Miss Meany choose to go with such a complicated plan? I mean, God. And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her ex... Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant Maya Fey.
This! Shocking! This is preposterous! I'm supposed to win and get a date? God damn it! This is I'm perfect.
This is bull.
Better than my brother. I have a complex. Me, Franziska von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? I'm going to be broadcasted all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Oh, yes! Oh, yeah! Oh, okay! Oh, okay, stop! Eggplant! Oh, I forgot the safe word!
What is a measure? What?
He's been whipped out of existence.
Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix. The court is a fraud, a sham.
Now then. Looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Wright regains, we'll say, consciousness. So I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Not guilty.
Good gun, don't you? That is all. This court is adjourned.
June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
Congratulations, Maya. You didn't get framed for murder completely again.
Aw, sis.
Aw, this is
Aw.
fucking anime. Feel a little uncomfortable with this photo for some reason.
Good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Framed for murder again, but free again.
I love you, sis. I'm so glad to see you. I didn't kill anyone, right? Are we sure?
No, you didn't.
Sure about that.
It was all just a dream.
Oh my god, that'd be kind of hardcore if, like, Mia's like, yeah, we finally killed that doctor. It's like, oh god, that'd be a big con.
Or it was just like, yeah, Maya totally like killed the doctor, and they were just like, yes, that was great. We totally framed, that poor college girl. I can't believe the story about her being actually her sister.
Oh my god. Alright, anyways.
Really bad dream. Sorry about the family drama.
You know, sis, my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent.
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
It's right.
There's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, he broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think maybe Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Ladra would have witnessed quite a scene. Or possessed Maya Fey, who just committed a murder.
She had a plan and down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick,
Congrats, Maya.
thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. You probably will bail me out of more.
Well, you know, don't do that.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. Jinxing myself
Oh,
here.
jeez. Oh, but I hope that. Oh, boy.
We got a game to sell here.
Question mark. I don't like this foreshadowing.
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick, right?
Damn it.
Damn it, I'm gonna have to charge you super extra.
But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt's gone crazy.
Ellipses.
Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The real easy reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was...
Oh, Pearl.
Was it Poily? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to repeal while.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Crane village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And
But if you weren't there, then the main family bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
the Branch family, my aunt.
No,
Oh no! Oh,
Morgan's
sorry.
spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Hoyles.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Huh? Did Maya say something just now? I think she was saying, I thought so. Oh, damn. She's gonna, like, strangle her freaking cousin? Oh. Deep in time, unknown. Detention center, solitary confinement cell 13.
Just a shot of Morgan.
My precious Pearl.
God, this is scary.
You are the only one suitable to be the master of Crane, dear child.
Man, she's in solitary confinement for this?
I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Oh, damn. Gonna, like,
Dun, dun, dun.
I feel like she's gonna, like, shoot her so she gets out of jail or something.
He like breaks out of the detention center immediately with a gun.
Alright, brand new episode's been added. We'll turn them out big time. We finally finished episode 2, guys. Hooray!
Alright, now we're ready to do everyone's least favorite case in the series.
Aw, but I wanna know about the big top circus, bruh.